Family, I'm going to show you a simple way how to do the onion oil. This is a part 3. I did the first one of the onion juice. That's the remaining of the onions, right? But I'm not going to throw it away. I'm going to use it to fry it and make onion oil. So first of all, the pan is very hot. So what I'm going to do, you can use coconut oil, you can use olive oil, but I'm going to use olive oil on this one. So I'm going to put the olive oil inside this thing. Just put enough because the pan is already hot, so it was just gonna like spread it around. This oil is, I'm gonna use this onion oil for my hair and for my little girl hair as well. I'm not making too much. Okay. This is enough. So what I'm gonna do now, because the pan is already hot, just gonna feed it with, yes, it's hot now. So I'm gonna do, just put the onions inside the hot oil. This I'm not adding no aloe vera. Some people do add aloe vera on it, but this one I'm not adding no aloe vera. I want the juice from the onions. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just leave it for between 30 to 45 minutes. I want the juice to come out, and I want the onions, the color to turn to like brownish color. When it turns brown, that means it's ready to cook. At the moment, it's still frying. I want it to fry very well, so like all the ingredients from the onions can get into can be in the oil, and that's what I'm going to use as my onion oils to put directly on my hair and my little girl hair. All right, because my little girl hair, her hair is so sensitive. I don't use any other stuff directly on her hair. I have to make everything fresh for her and myself, because my skin is sensitive, and her skin is also sensitive, so we have to do everything normally. So I'm going to leave it for 30 minutes to 45 minutes. Okay, as you can see, the onion is frying. You want the onions to fry very good. I'm going to leave it again for another 10 or 15 minutes, but I want it to cook. I prefer to leave it for an hour for it to cook, or 45 minutes. It depends. because I want the juiciness of the onions oil. I want the onion to cook very well, and that's what I'm going to use for my hair. And also, like, it's good for the hair. Every 2 to 3 days I rub it directly on my hair. It's allowing my hair to grow. If you see my little girl hair, it's more longer. Her hair is longer than mine, but at least it's allowing her hair to grow as well, and my hair to grow as well. These are all the remedies that I normally use on our hair. So I'm going to leave it for 10 to 30 minutes or 45 minutes, okay? Let it fry. You see that the onions is frying well. The color is now changing. I'm going to leave it for another 20 minutes. You can see the color changing compared to the last one. The color is now changing. It's showing that it's frying very well. So I'm just going to leave it for another 10 or 15 minutes. Let it cook. Then I'll drain the oil from the onions and use it for my hair and my little girl as well. So this way you can use it every 2 to 3 days. When your scalp is very dry, you just rub it directly. It allows the front hair to grow. If you suffer from any dandruff or whatever, you apply it. It's very good. The onions is good. I'll leave it for 20 minutes. You see now, the onion is a little bit dry, so I'm going to just leave it for another 5 minutes, okay? And I'll drain the oil from it. Drain the oil. You can see the onions is cooked. Just bring a normal onion oil. So I'm going to get a clean sifter and a clean bowl. So I'm going to do now, first I'll turn this off first, and then put it. You want to drain the oil from it. Whatever remain in the sifter, I'm still going to use it. I'll have to allow this to cool down. Then I can use my leggings and put it inside and then drain the oil from it properly. But right now at the moment, because it's still hot, I'm not going to touch it. So whatever remain in here, I'm still going to drain the oil from it, right? That's how I make my oil, my onion juice. So I'm going to, whatever remain in this sifter, I'm going to leave it, keep it overnight, or just leave it because there are lots of oil inside the onions. So I'm going to leave it, let it cool down properly. Then I'm going to use my leggings that are cut and use it to drain the oil properly from the onions. So as you can see here, this is my onion oil. Can you see that? That's the onion oil. So I'm going to do, you can use any essential oil. You can use lavender, you can use rosemary, you can use peppermint. I love rosemary, it's my favorite. So rosemary is very good for the skin and the hair. So I'm going to add a little bit of my rosemary. You see that? Just, it smells so good. It smells like rosemary. The onions, the smell of the onions is not there. That's how you do. You make your onion oil. Can you see that? You can see the color. You got the onions, you got the rosemary, and then you got the olive oil. So some people use coconut oil, but this time, the last time I would do another one with the coconut oil, the onions with the coconut oil. But this one I'm using olive oil. Okay, some people use coconut oil, some people use olive oil, but this time I'm using olive oil. So this is my onion oil. Have a blessed day and God bless you. From TGK Beauty.